Remember
Steve
Thomas.
Gleason versus Rob Ryan.
Remember Thomas.
So here we go. So here we go. This is angering people in the chat, Kevin. And we said this on our preview podcast of the bracket.
This is way too easy.
You said it on the I think you said it on the preview podcast when we previewed the bracket. Like Steve Gleason might upset people as a one-hit wonder because they don't think of him that way. But I mean, as far as like football for the Saints, like when you think of Steve Gleason, you think of 2006, the punt block, Monday night.
Right.
And yes, you think of his incredible work afterwards, being a tremendous for ALS, just being a tremendous human being, doing amazing things in spite of that disease. But that's not football. Like when you think of him as a Saint, like 2006 is immediately what you think of. So I put him as the number one seed.
Right. Like I get it. I'm not weird. Like I get it. So and like we're seeing it on the thing, you know, we see the block, everybody in there going bananas and ape shit. There's Curtis DeLoach there about to dive on it. I'm waiting for nope, yeah, he does cross. Actually, you know what? I'm interested to see I'd love to see a conspiracy theorist try and say that Kevin. Curtis DeLoach's knee hit the ground.
Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody touched
who's that?
Right?
She's cute.
Yeah, is she single? Well, it's from 2016.
Is she a doctor? Is she a nurse?
Is she a nurse? Anyway, Ralph, all the points you made definitely qualifies Steve Gleason. We're talking about the Saints. We're talking about football. You know, he made the one play. Obviously, you could be a legend.
He's
so much more than that, but
he's so much more than that. But like the football. It made him a legend. Like it all came together. It's the perfect thing. Every time I see it, I still get chills. It's amazing. But the thing is, I feel like for Steve Gleason, and I think me and you, Kevin, you might have had like a text chain about this or whatever. I felt like Steve Gleason, if you put him in the bracket, he's got to be the number one seed. Like you can't put him in and have him like an 8 seed. Either he's a number one seed in the one-hit wonder bracket, or he doesn't qualify at all.
Who are the other one seeds? Because like I feel like Steve's going to get like all this.
16, Dave.
It's 1 through 16. We didn't have a 64 team bracket. You know, we're not.
Well, but is there not another side?
Yeah, but it's all 1 through 16. So it's like the 1 is the top seed here, the 2 is the top seed on the other one.
I mean,
are you saying there's tops and bottoms?
There's tops and bottoms.
I'm saying it's 1 through 16.
Who are the other high seeds for crying out?
Well, I mean, you got two.
You got see, come on, man.
You got two.
No, but my point is like, who is going to lose to Steve Gleason? Like, he's going to have him. Yeah, he's got. This is like.
Hey, Tiger Jet in the chat says no way Steve Gleason should be even in this bracket.
This is like, you know, Steve Gleason is like the Schindler's List at the Oscars. Like you're not gonna you can't vote against. Can't vote. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
We should have
put
him
out. That's
like
your opinion, man. Come on.
No, it's not. It's almost fact. I mean, it's my opinion, but it's also almost fact.
That's it. That was the conundrum, Dave. That was the conundrum with putting Steve Gleason in, because once you put him in, he's like the 72 Dolphins.
Get rid of him.
Untouchable. He's like minus 800 in Vegas to win. You know, so it's tough.
I still think it's coming down to him and Brian Milne.
Yeah, of course he's in there. I'm going to say this. I'm gonna vote for Rob Ryan here.
Why is it Brian Milne and not Azahim or
Az Hakim? Because Az Hakim doesn't play for the Saints.
No. Who? Oh, I guess nobody blocked it. He just fumbled it.
He just fell on it.
Right.
I'm voting Rob Ryan here. Because I think the committee made a mistake. The chat has convinced me. Like I think putting Gleason in was a mistake.
You're the committee.
I was the committee. Not because he is a one-hit wonder as far as football. I 100% agree with that. But it's an unfair fight with Gleason versus anyone. It's just an unfair fight, and I gotta vote.
So essentially, you're trying to pull a Steven Seagal in the beginning of Executive Decision, and you're writing out Steven Seagal here, so that way we can focus on Kurt Russell.
That's right. I watched so many clips the other week of Steven Seagal, Lawman. I'm embarrassed for myself. I felt shame.
I'm embarrassed for you.
But
They con man, Steven Seagal.
Thomas, where did you get that? Did you make that, Thomas? No,
that's from Google. That's from Google.
Google. It's a meme. It says, "How did you get fired on your day off?" It's from Friday. It's Chris Tucker, and it's Rob Ryan's face. I'm voting Rob Ryan because Rob Ryan. People may say derogatory things about him now because it went off the rails in 2014 and it went off the rails in 2015. And by the way, Rob Ryan being terrible after 2013 kind of gave us Dennis Allen, if you think about it. So you can hate Rob Ryan not only for being a one-hit wonder, but he kind of gave us Dennis Allen. If he would have been good, maybe Dennis Allen never happened, and he's not the coach of the Saints.
Wait a minute. But are you saying that as a positive?
I'm saying that as a negative for Rob Ryan, but I'm still voting for him. I'm still voting for him because Dave, I have nostalgia. 2013, when the defense was awesome from week 1, by the way, where it was they intercepted Matt Ryan in the end zone to win the game against the 2013 was so freaking fun with Rob Ryan. Like, people were sending us people on Twitter, they were sending me pictures of him around town. He was a freaking celebrity. He was a star. It was fun. And it was the essence of this whole bracket. Rob Ryan. I vote Rob Ryan.
What year was Rob Ryan's first year?
2013. First year.
Well, look, I have a lot of nostalgia.
And he led the Irish Day Parade in 2014 as Nola Fredo. Right. So why him and Thomas Morstead, I believe, led the Irish Channel Parade. I vote Rob Ryan. Dave, what say you?
I have a lot of nostalgia too. I have a lot of nostalgia from 2013, and I don't remember if it was a preseason game or the first game of the season, but I will never forget. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. And somewhere, somebody else saw this, and they're going to back me up one time, and they're going to come forward and tell me. But Rob Ryan running out of the tunnel onto the sidelines before the game, and just totally eats it. And just falls.
Hey, people in the chat vote Rob Ryan. Come on.
Falls face first. And he's so big still. It's kind of like the Penguin in Batman. It's kind of like Danny DeVito in the Penguin suit falling, just tumbling forward, and he just kind of bounced right up. And look, and despite all of the good feelings I have from that memory, nothing will ever top the goddamn memory of Steve Gleason blocking the fucking punt against the Falcons in 2006 when the fucking Superdome opened. You fucking idiot! Fucking move the fuck on. Gleason is moving on. This is over. Holy shit, I can't believe we're arguing this.
Kevin?
But is he a one-hit wonder, though? That's the question, man. Come on.
Is he, like, people want him to lose because they feel it's disrespectful that I made him a one-hit wonder. Thomas, I told you I was right to change that graphic. Good thing we didn't put the graphic with a one-hit wonder bracket. Good thing we changed it from Steve Gleason. People would have canceled us all on Twitter. It's a good decision. It's a great decision by me. The cripple one, I win that one.
Avoiding the disaster.
That's right. Avoid walking through the raindrops. Kevin, who do you vote
Kevin,
for?
it's up to you. Come on, vote Rob Ryan. Come on, man.
Listen, I am going to pick the former pick of the Birmingham Thunderbolts of the 2001 XFL draft. I am going to choose the former member of the Indianapolis Colts, the former and current forever Saint, the god of this shit. I'm choosing Steve Gleason.
Yeah, Come on, man.
I feel like
you guys can all be mad at me. Fine, whatever.
Be mad at the committee.
Nobody's mad. Nobody's
mad.
Ralph's mad.
It's all Juju's fault for not coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, where is Juge? Where is
blame
Where?
Juge.
Juge
would have voted for Gleason.
Juge might have sided with me to get Gleason taken. Well, is it more disrespectful to have Gleason in the bracket, or is it more disrespectful to vote him out of the bracket and have him lose to Rob Ryan because you don't think he should be in the bracket to start? What's more disrespectful?
The opposite.
The opposite. Now it's like to say he's going to steamroll his. He's going to march. He's going to march through this bracket like shit through a goose, man. But anyway, so that's it. Thomas announced the winner.
I was going to say Sherman threw
The
it.
winner is
Man,
Steve Gleason.
yeah, I love the graph. Thomas always ups his game on the graphics. The graphics for the bracket are freaking amazing. And it's why you should support the show. Become a patron. Allows us to pay Thomas finest meats and cheeses in Poland. And Thomas, next month we're not going to pay you. We're not going to pay you in meats and cheeses or whatever denomination money in Poland. We're going to get you the best of the Polish version of America's Got Talent. We get you the full DVD collection. That's going to be your payment for next month.
The Super Show.
That's like a punishment, not a payment.
To
watch this shit.
Aldi Mourinho says on VHS. Do they have VHS in Poland?
Of course.
Betamax incoming. Says
Why
no
wouldn't we?
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then find us wherever you get your podcast. And finally, go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.